Hello everyone, this is the revision class on cost and management accounting for final year students. Okay, today's topic is budgetary control. Okay, chapter is budgetary control. Okay, first we'll see the meaning of budgets. Okay, budget is nothing but, or budgetary control is nothing but it's a predetermined cost of a concern or estimating the cost of a particular product, okay, before incurring the cost or before producing a particular product, before incurring or before the production. Okay, we are just estimating or expecting the cost of a particular product. Okay, under this there are several methods or several types. Mainly sales budget. Under the sales budget we are estimating the sales of a particular year, and next one is the production budget. Under the production budget we are estimating the production of a particular year, and the next one is the purchase budget. Under the purchase budget is mainly for the purpose of the in the case of materials. Okay, materials purchase. Okay, and one more is the production cost budget. Production cost budget is nothing but estimating the cost of the production. Okay, total cost for a production. Under the production budget you are estimating the units. Under the production cost you are estimating the cost. Okay, next we'll see the some problems under the budgetary control. Okay, just say the new question bank, page number 84, question number 4. Okay, 12 marks question. The sales director of manufacturer company reports that next year he expect to sell 50,000 units of a certain product. Okay, expected sales is how much? 50,000. The production manager consults the storekeeper and cost his figure as follows. Each unit of the product requires 2 units of raw material A. Now to produce the products, okay, to produce the expected sales is 50,000. Okay, before selling the product we need to produce the product. Before the sale we need to produce the product. Before the producing the product we need to purchase the raw material, right? So for production purpose the raw materials are A, B, C. 3 types of raw material we need to produce a particular product. To produce a single product, 2 units of raw material A, 3 units of raw material B and 4 units of raw material C we required. Okay, the estimated opening balances at the commencement of the next year. Okay, estimated opening balances is given in the problem. Finished product is 10,000 units, raw material A 12,000, raw material B 15,000, raw material C 17,000. The desirable closing balances: finished product 14,000 units, raw material A 13,000 units, raw material B 16,000 units and raw material C 18,000 units. Okay, next draw up a quantitative chart showing the material purchase budget for the next year. Okay, now we need to prepare the material purchase budget. Okay, how to prepare the material purchase budget? Okay, for what purpose we are purchasing the material? To production purpose, right? So always the purchase is always based on what? Production. Okay, so first we have to find out the how much is the production. Sales is given in the problem, sales is given, but how much is the production, budgetary production of that particular year, we need to find out. So before before calculating the material purchase budget, okay, we have to first calculate the budgetary production. How much is the production? Okay, so how to calculate the budgetary production? See, calculation of budgetary production. Okay, see, expected sales. How much is the expected sales? 50,000. Okay, it's given in the problem. Expected sale is 50,000 plus closing stock. You just had the closing stock. How much is the closing stock? 14,000 units. Then total is how much? This month, this year's expected sales is 50,000. Last year's closing stock of finished goods is 14,000. Total 64,000 minus opening stock. Okay, last year finished goods how much? 10,000. So this year production is how much? 54,000 units. Always the production is how to calculate the production? Sales plus closing stock minus opening stock. So this year production is how much? 54,000 units. Now total how much units need to produce? 54,000 units. Okay, now to produce 54,000 units we have to estimate the raw material requirements. Okay, next see purchase budget for the year. Okay, see the purchase budget for the year. First one, particulars. Okay, then different types of the raw materials: raw material A, raw material B, and raw material C. See consumptions during the year. Okay, consumption during the year. Raw material A, how much we need? 2 units of raw material for each product. How much is the production? 54,000. 54,000 into 2. Raw material B, how much? 3 units of raw material B means 54,000 into 3. And raw material C, how much? 54,000 into raw material C is how much? 4 units. 4. How much? It's 1,16,000, right? 2,16,000, right? Okay. Next, plus closing stock. You just add the closing stock for that. Last year, closing stock. How much is the closing stock of raw material A? 13,000. Raw material B 16,000. Raw material C 18,000. Then you just add it. Then minus opening stock. Opening stock of raw material A 12,000. Raw material B 15,000 and raw material C 17,000. Okay, total is the you just deduct it, and the amount, remaining amount is the quantity of raw material to be purchased. Okay, this is the material purchase budget. Okay, next problem we'll see. You just see the section C, under that question number 9. Okay, section C, question number 9. See, page number 86, section C, question number 9. Ascent Limited submits the following figures for the 3 months ending 31st March. Okay, sales units January, February, March. Okay, it's given, amount is given, product X, product Y, product Z. Selling price per unit 10, 20 and 40, and target for the quarter of 2010 is sales quantity increase 20,000, 20%, 10% and 10%. Sales price increases, product X nil, product Y 10%, product Z 25%. Okay, and stock 31/3/2010 rupees 20,000, 25,000, 50,000. Stock at the end of the January and February 2010, 50%, 50% and 50%. Percentage of subsequent months sales. You are required to prepare the sales and production budget for the first quarter of 2010. We need to prepare the sales budget as well as the production budgets. Okay. Say, first we need to find out the calculation of sales unit. Okay, sales unit. To find out this, for the purpose of calculating the sales budget, we need the sales unit. Okay, how to find out the sales unit? See, particulars X, Y, product X, product Y and product Z. Okay, sale of January. Okay, sale of January. See, how much? Product X 25,000, product Y 30,000 and 1 lakh, plus increase in units. Okay, this is your sales. This is the last year sale. See, selling price target, the first quarter sales quantity increased 20%, 10% and 10%. Okay, right? Product X is how much? 20%. Product Y is how much? 10%. Another product Z is how much? 10%. Increased 5,000, 3,000 and 3,000. So, sale of the January is 30,000, 33,000 and 11,000. Next, sale of February, how much? See the sale of February, 20,000, 25,000 and 10,000. Plus increase in units. Increase in units, see how much percent? 20%, 10% and 10%. And the total is how much? 24,000, 27,500 and 11,000. Okay, next, sale of March. March is 30,000, 35,000 and 10,000. Plus increase in units, same 20%, 10% and 10%, 6,000, 3,500 and 1,000. Total is 36,000, 38,500 and 11,000. Okay, this is the calculation of the sale unit. Next, now sales units got, now you need to find out the selling price. Selling price also increased, right? Before the selling price is 10, 20 and 40. Now it increased Under the product X nil, product Y 10% and product Z 25%. So calculation of the selling price. Product X no change, so 10 per unit. Product Y 20 plus 10% increase, 20 into 10%, 22 per unit. Product Z 40 plus 25%, so 40 plus 10 is 50 per unit. Okay, now the calculation of sales in units got and the selling price per unit also got. Now sales budget we need to prepare. Sales budget for the first quarter ending 2010. Okay, how to find out the sales budget? Okay, see, product X, product Y, product Z, under that units rate rupees. Okay, months January, February, March. Okay, under the product X, see the January units 30,000, 24,000 and 36,000. Under Y 33,000, 27,500 and 38,500. Under the Z it's 11,000, 11,000 and 11,000. Okay, now rate under the product X there is no changes, so it's 10, 10, 10, and the product Y 22 each, and the product Z it's 50. Okay, now you just multiply 30,000 into 10, 24,000 into 10, 36,000 into 10, and total it same as in the case of Y and product Z. Now you got the sales budget for the first quarter ending. Okay, first you need to find out the sales units, then selling price, then you have to multiply. Okay, this is about the sales budget. Okay, and the same problem you need to we need to find out the production budget. This is the sales. Okay, how much we need to produce, this we need to find out the production budget. Okay, see, production budget for the January and February. Okay, here we can't find out the production budget for the March. Okay, I will explain. See, particulars January, February and total. Okay, product X, expected sale. How much is expected sales? 30,000. See the previous one. See, expected sale of the January 30,000, right? Okay, 30,000. February is 24,000 and the March is okay, March, not need of March, total is the 54,000. Okay, to find out the production, what is the formula? Sales plus closing stock minus opening stock. Sales is over plus closing stock. Okay, closing stock, see the problem. Okay, closing stock is nothing but 50% of subsequent months sales. Subsequent month sales nothing but next month. Okay, January, next month is February. February sale is how much? 24,000. 24,000 into 50%, how much? 12,000. Now February sale is how much? 50% of the subsequent month sale, closing stock. Next month means what? March. March sale is how much? 36,000. See here, March sale 36,000. 36,000 into 50%, 18,000. Okay, now the reason why we can't calculate the production budget for the March, because March sales is available plus closing stock is subsequent month. March subsequent month means April sales we need, closing stock we need. Okay, it's not there in the problem, right? So it's impossible to calculate the production budget for the March. Okay, next you just add it, then minus opening stock. Opening stock is nothing but 50% of respective month sale. 50% of respective month sales. Okay, respective month means that same month. Okay, 30,000 into 50% and 24,000 into 50%. Same, you're getting the 27,000, 30,000 and 57,000. Next, same in the case of Y. See, how much? January and February. See, 33,000, 27,000. Closing stock 50% of subsequent next month sales, and opening stock this 50% of the same month. Same in the case of the Z. Expected sales of Z. See the 11,000 and 11,000. 11,000, 11,000, 22,000, and the 50% of subsequent month sale 5,500. Then minus opening stock. Opening stock is 50% of same month sales. How much? 11,000 into 50% means 5,500. Okay, total is 11,000, 11,000. Total is 22,000. Okay, this is about the production budget for the January and February. Main thing you keep in mind is here we can't find the production budget for the March, because to find out the production budget under this problem we need the 50% of the sales of the next month. Okay, here the data is not available for the next month of March. April's data is not available in this problem, so we cannot find out the production budget for the next month. Okay, this is, you just show all the things in working notes. Okay, thank you.